Say yes! Hey guys, this is Gene here, and from GeneCode.com, Gene's a Wolf. So basically, I want to share with you my review of Unleash the Power Within by Tony Robbins. Stay tuned. So who is Tony Robbins? Tony Robbins is a world's business coach who has coached 50 million over people for over 80 countries. And his signature program is called Unleash the Power Within, which is just started in Singapore. Why is the event worthwhile attending? Well, it's because that Tony Robbins has studied people around the world who are successful, and he has asked questions: what makes people go and succeed in life? And therefore she has taken all this research and then presented it for the past 3 days and a half itself. Questions such as what shapes human behavior and what makes them successful. So he has therefore designed this course that's spent for 4 days. So the first day is you get to learn about what are the elements to get into your power through the firewalk experience. The firewalk experience is real cool. And then on the second day you got to cover on turning dreams to reality, how to find your power, how to find what you're passionate in, and how to commit into it. Then on the third day, you get to experience a new you. You experience transformation day, whereby you should learn about what are the limiting beliefs that holds you back, and what can you do to actually encourage you to grow. Then on the fourth day, you should get to learn about that we are all actually pure energy. And I'm going to go in depth into each of these days so you can know more further about it. And I'm going to end it with tips to do how to actually enjoy a Tony Robbins experience. So on the first day, we should learn about in order actually to be in a peak state, we have 3 things that actually influence us: our physiology, the way we stand, our focus on where do we target at, and the language and meaning words we use. For example, if I were to be, let's say, to be hunched, my breathing might be more shallow. But if I were to be upright, my breathing be much more deeper and much more powerful. Then whereas for focus, it's on where to look at. If I were just to focus on a pole itself, then I will actually focus on maybe hitting the pole. But let's say or think about the pink elephant. Even though let's say that I said don't think about pink elephant, but I'll think about pink elephant. You'll be thinking about pink elephant too. That's how powerful or how we focus. So that's our goal is actually to hit, let's say, $1 million. So our focus should be about hitting that $1 million itself. And then whereas for language meaning, it's the words we use. Because certain words can actually give us certain emotions, certain feelings. So the words we use also matters. For example, let's say I say that I love her, and therefore it releases a certain amount of a care, warm feeling. But then if I say like I hate her, and it creates that anger, it creates that intensity that's not felt. So the words we use does influence her. So without us realizing, actually these words, this physiology, and the focus that we have every day, she does influence the direction that we have in life. Later on, Tony actually covers us about the 6 human needs, and what they are actually they're broken down to 4 primal needs, and they're broken down to 2 spiritual needs. So the 4 primal needs are certainty, uncertainty or variety, significance, and connection, love and connection. So what do I mean by that? Certainty is about being able to have something that we can predict, something that we can actually, how do I say this? We can actually expect. For example, let's say that we know that whenever we come back home, there's maybe food on the table. By end of the month, we get maybe a salary. So there's a need to have something so that we feel assured, we feel secure. And then whereas for second human need for variety, it's, well, if you keep on doing have certainty, you definitely go crazy if there's no variety. So therefore we need to have a variety. We have maybe something like an adventure. Maybe you watch maybe a movie. That's why we get to have to have enriching experience, so there's more variables in life. The third option is significance. So significance is something like the need to feel importance. And some people it can be a negative and positive way, whereby negative can be like, maybe I go and prank people, I create chaos by cutting people kill or making fun of somebody. That's the negative, to feel significantly important. Another form of significance maybe it's, to give charity to somebody, to help somebody. Then fourth is connection. So connection is something like the need to feel closer to God, or maybe to feel closer to some charity, or to feel part of a community. So in my case, it's perhaps digital marketing, because it's a community that I want to grow in myself too. Then two spiritual needs would be like growth and contribution. So growth is something like we maybe actually learn something new. Like for example, I go for courses, I go for reading books, or maybe I learn a new skill or learn a new craft. That's how I can grow myself. Or maybe go gardening, growth. And contribution is a form of giving myself time back, maybe designing a course, perhaps to contribute towards the old folks, or to help out with the underprivileged kids, or to set up a charitable fund to help out with the students who are in needs. These are 6 human needs. The 6 human needs is important because it gets to drive us to go for our goal in life. So by identifying what are your most strongest human needs, therefore you can identify on what drives you and what propels you to the future goals. So that's for day 1. Basically, it's human needs and also the 3 focus. Now I'm going to share you about day 2. So day 2, you just get to experience the power of momentum in creating an abundance mindset. So what I mean by that is, it's about actually knowing that what gives you momentum, and it's actually all about being in a peak state. So PEAK, by the way, peak state. So what happened was, slowly actually made us realize that it's actually possible for us to like go for 12-14 hours every day without any problem, as long as you keep on remembering the goals that you're going for, and keep yourself to be energetic, and keep on and the whole day we should go a lot of high fives, a lot of hugs, a lot of, sometimes you sing along, sometimes we even those sort of activities, basically to keep us in a constant peak state. Or another thing you should know that, and also during this day, that you should know that on day 2 is that you have to identify what are the goals that you want to achieve for. So you'll be having some time to write down on all the things that you want to achieve, to grow or to go for. And also there's a lot of sessions where you can discuss with your new friend or your friends that you went with. Then on day 3, you should learn about how to eliminate limiting beliefs. So all of us actually may have limiting beliefs that we don't really know, consciously or unconsciously. That's why it's holding us back. And if we actually know about the answers that what makes us rich, right, to be successful, if we really know the answer, that means we are very aware about it. But if let's say we're not reaching there yet, that means that we may have some limiting beliefs that we don't really know yet, or certain knowledge that's holding us back. So maybe we lack a certain knowledge that's holding us back. That's why we're not able to move forward. So day 3 is about actually eliminating those beliefs. And to eliminate those limiting beliefs, he actually encourages us through this 6 pillars, 7 pillars of mastery. Can't really see it right now, but I read it to you. First is physical body, second is emotions and meaning, third is relations, fourth is time, fifth is work, career, mission, 6 is finances, and 7 is to have spiritual fulfillment. On this day, so right, the most powerful practice that we actually experienced was we were encouraged to imagine that what will happen if we continue to have this limiting belief for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years of our life. And if let's say we keep on to to practice with our very negative bad beliefs. Let's say we smoke, let's say we go to porn, watch porn, let's say we play video games, let's say we waste our life, let's say we do nothing in our life. Then what will happen to our kids, to our family, to our friends? What would they say about us? And then let's say if you look at the mirror itself, is that the life that we want? So it was a very powerful session that lasted around half an hour, 1 hour, I can't remember. But that was one of the most beneficial training that I experienced during the seminar. On day 4 is equally important. Day 4 covers about how your health actually matters more to your body. Let's say if you have all the wealth in the world, but let's say your health sucks. So you end up using all your wealth to pay off for your health. So day 4 covers about the most essential part of health. And one thing that took me away and shocked me was actually learn about that human actually is all about energy. We have actually energy flowing all around us. And one point was we actually had exercise whereby we actually put our hands across our partners, and actually found out actually we all have a force field that is around that revolves around the hands or even our body itself. And something amazing that happened was whenever you think about love, whenever you think about prosperity or caring for somebody or giving someone care and attention or even feel like feeling, what happened was you usually get to feel that the person's energy level has increased. It can't be seen, but basically convince the day that there is energy flowing all around us. Something you should know that Tony actually only appears on the first and third day because Tony Ishii's vocal cord has gone very paper thin, so he cannot really speak. Because for the past 30 years of his life, he's been speaking almost every single day for the whole day, like 12-14 hours per day, so his vocal cord was very thin. So doctor advised him to speak only on first and third day only. So he gives this one day to rest his voice at least. So his partner will come in. One partner will be Scott Harris, not his name. Now his partner will be Joseph McClendon the third. And these partners actually are equally as good as Tony, so you should know about that. And now I'm going to move on to what you should prepare for this UPW event. So when you're going for this event itself, bring a water bottle with you, because you're going to be there the whole day and you want to absorb as much value as you can from the event itself. Bring snacks because there'll be no official breaks during the training itself, during the seminar, so bring your own snacks. That would really help very much. So it can be fruits, it can be nuts, it can be a bit of sandwiches. Just bring along for yourself. And then also bring a jacket because weather can be very cold in a seminar room. Even if it's 9,000, 8,000 people, sometimes even 5,000 people, but bring a long jacket because it can be very cold. Do come early because the event is a lot of people, so you are encouraged to come early so you can sit the best spot. And try to sit by the aisle. Why is that so? AISLE. Why? Because sometimes actually Tony passes by, so you actually have the best photo opportunity with him. And then also it's because so they can actually go to your restroom much easier, and so dance whenever the whole day, right? There's going to be a lot of dancing and body movements, so you should get experience about a lot of, so you should easily get up from the chair itself. And do get a hotel that's nearby towards your seminar room. Why? Because Tony's event time will end very late, so it's like from morning to night. It's very intense, so you need to actually, so in order to achieve the be energetic, be as peak state as possible, try to have enough rest by having a hotel nearby as possible. And the best last tip is be sure to mingle with every new friends, because when I went for Unleash Power Within, there was over 33 other nations that came to Unleash Power Within, so I had a good time actually to network with friends around the world. Well, if you find this review to be educational and helpful, give a thumbs up, hit that, smash that smash that like button below, and feel free to comment on what other questions that you'd like to actually know about Unleash Power Within. I'll definitely join you at the bottom, and I'll also drop a link on the next Unleash Power Within if you're interested. Alright, that's all for now, and see you. Thanks for watching. Ciao.